Hello, I'm Renee and welcome. This site has been built for you, for the everyday person who has got usual issues that crop up just because you're a human being. I've been working with people for over 30 years, and this website is an accumulation of my knowledge that I've now put in a form that I hope can be of benefit to you. Let me start by giving you a little bit about me. I studied to be an occupational therapist in the early 70s, and that meant working with people with disabilities, physical and mental, in and out of hospital. In the late 70s, I went on to study psychology and graduated with distinction as a clinical psychologist in 1982. And basically that's the work I've been doing since then. Counseling and therapy with individuals, couples, families, and so on. In the mid to late 80s, I started to develop programs. I suppose that's the entrepreneurial spirit within me. I developed a parenting course, and then later on I developed a CBT anxiety course, an anger course, an emotional intelligence course for corporations. I've been pretty busy. I also was invited to give lectures from the 80s and have given hundreds of lectures to organizations, schools, community centers on all kinds of topics, the kinds of topics you'll find on this website: self-esteem, anger, anxiety. It's all there. Over the years, as I've worked more and more in different capacities as a speaker, as a trainer, as a coach, and as a therapist, I realized that a lot of my information could be helpful to many people. Some people don't need therapy or want therapy. They just need a good piece of information, a good technique that can turn their life around. A businesswoman actually gave me this idea. One day, a lady, her name is Shirley, she doesn't mind if I use her real name, heard me give a talk at a community center, and she said to me, I've got to go home now and tell my husband what you said. I wish you had a recording so I could take it home and we could listen to it together. Then she said to me, Renee, what you're talking about is gold. You should record it for posterity. And I thought, she's right. Because besides being an entrepreneur, I realize I'm actually quite flexible. I like getting feedback. So please leave me feedback on this website. I'd love to hear from you. But back to the topic at hand. I then started recording, and then in the 1990s, I started thinking about a book. And in 2008, my first book came out, and now I'm proud to say my second book has come out. They're both on parenting, but I do plan to write others. I'd love you to navigate the site. Look at the various topics: anger, anxiety, depression, therapy. They are there with lots of up-to-date information, which I keep writing about. But I also still work in my private practice. In fact, the truth is that's what I do most of the time. I see people face to face. What I'm now doing through the site and through Skype is offering international sessions. If you live far away and you would like 1 or 2 sessions on the computer or on the phone, I'm happy to do that. I run courses. If you'd like to get a group together, I can do that as well. But if you just like to read and listen and learn from me, it's all here on the site. And if you subscribe to my blog, you'll keep up to date with what I'm writing about currently. Again, I welcome you. I'd love to hear from you. And any questions that you have, please feel free to ask.